So the other one is the GoFundMe. The link is in the comments as well. And if you want to use it, okay, which I implore you to, all right, just tap it in the comments, and indeed every penny actually counts. So I want to say thank you to these two individuals who have dropped their own widow's mites in support of my fundraiser. So we have Maureen, fantastic. So I have currently at 345. Normally, on a good day, I will be like, oh, maybe I will raise £500 every evening. But it seems like a lot of people are still waiting for pay or so. I don't know. But so those of you who have actually reached out like this, so I want to say a very big thank you to you. Like, thank you. Okay. Your mentor too was like, just keep reminding us. Okay. So it may take time, but we are going to get there. I was like, oh, okay. Amen. Here is Osita, one name.
One name, oh.
One name the number.
One name the number. One day the author. No matter the distance,
yes,
you will still be Muneta.
Amen. Osita.
Okay. I never wanted to call. I just came back from
to get you on. Always something.
Yeah, I tuned in. I said, let me just use the program to relax my brain. But then is it the first caller or the two previous caller?
The second caller.
Yep. Yeah. The truth, let Nigeria not happen to you.
Amen.
On a more serious note, I excuse some people when they live in diaspora. They don't know what is going on in Nigeria properly. Then they are the people that when you talk to them here and they'll be saying, Niger. They don't know that Niger is Jaga that they are saying. When Nigeria happens to you, you will understand. And when you go back home to Nigeria, do not go to Ikoyi, do not go to VI. Do not go to Abuja. Don't go there.
Don't go to the Asokoro. You go to Abuja, don't stop by at Inyanya and Mararaba and other areas like that.
Don't go to the state capital of every state that you go to. But make sure that you go to the interiors of all these states. You will understand. Because you will come to understand one thing, that being Nigeria, has it done anything good to you? That you being a Nigerian, you don't have
forget about these lies they put in your head. Yeah, you should be thinking positive. Tell yourself the truth about your experience about Nigeria for real, and bring out
you don't even have yes, you don't even have the true identity of being called a citizen. These same people that you are agitating for, saying that, oh, let's be one Nigeria. I am telling you the gospel truth. If you know the evil they've wreaked on you, there are some people in Nigeria, believe me, there's some families in Nigeria today that I know, they don't have poor people as friends. They don't have poor people as relatives. The only people they know as their relatives are people who are in the same class with them. But when you begin, when you begin to realize that you have relatives that are in different classes of the lowest, you will start to ask yourself question: is this supposed to be a country?
Is this life?
Is this life? Is this supposed to be a country? We are all trapped in one country, in a certain contraption because of one thing. The reason that the North and the South amalgamated in the first place was because of business. They wanted to cut cost, which is going through Arabs to get to Europe. They don't want to be doing that again. They found the sea route to West African Atlantic coast. That was the reason they found that place called Nigeria, and they said to themselves that the only way we can make more profit is that we have to merge the northern part of Nigeria and the southern part of Nigeria.
And don't forget also, Sita, until 1954, they never allowed the North to meet the South, ever.
Yes.
Even though they've been in charge of the country for more than 40-something years. And it was actually 50-something years. So until 1954, a supposed one country, this colonizer ensured that the North never met or sat with the South to talk as a country, as a people.
Yeah. So I wonder how you will be in a place and you are shouting one Nigeria, then at the end of the day, when any little thing comes up in the North, what will the Northerners do? Immediately they start killing the Igbos, not just the Igbos, they kill anything that is not.
Yeah. But their
just
primary
that
targets are always the Igbos. And
yes,
guess what?
just
To make it worse, those who are like the Southerners as well, who are not Igbos, are not spared. So these guys, anything starting from what do you call that place? Kotangora, what do you call that? That's Bajaji or something between Jeba, between Niger and Ilorin. Anything after that, you are all infidels from the south.
You are all infidels. So the reason it looks as if it's the Igbos are the highest casualty of what is happening is because normally, like you said, the Igbos are the ones that travels wider than any other people in Nigeria.
Any other nationality in Nigeria.
Yes, that is the reason when they go to the churches, you will find out that the number of people that you have there that will become their casualty, their victim, they are always Igbos, because in their churches there, the Christians that you see there mostly will be Igbos. So I want to make something categorically fair here. The thing that is fair here is that can Nigeria be better than what it is today? That is the question I'm asking that caller. Will Nigeria ever be better than what it is today? Nigeria has never been better.
No,
if you know how,
a great country.
If you know how, when you are trying to become important, the way the white people, the West, they do, when you're trying to be important, they will project you as being,
or if they want to make you feel important. No, I think that should be the right sentence. If they want to make you feel important, then they will manufacture these fancy words. You are this in the world. You are never this in the world.
Like in Nigeria now, the reason they don't want you to break away. They don't want Nigeria to break. They like Nigeria as a business the way it is right now. If you go to the World Bank or you go to the Bloomberg, look at what they are talking about Nigeria economy. They'll tell you by 2050, Nigeria economy will be one of the fifth strongest economy in the world. You ask them why, they will tell you because of the population. But all those things are lies. They are lies. Those are the things that they want to tell you.
So that all other economic indices shows that
you will tend to remain. Yes, so that you will tend to remain one. So that they will continue doing what they are doing in Nigeria. Now, look at it. One more last thing, my brother. We have asked them, let us return. The only times we have glimpse of hope in that contraption was when we were under parliamentary system of government, whereby the region, they govern themselves. Go to the National Assembly today and say, oh, that let us return back to that old regional government. You will see that all of them will be against it. Most of them will be against it. So until you begin to have this conversation,
which in itself defeats the argument that we have people representing us. They are not representing us. They don't represent us. You know what
they are not representing us.
So they are representing themselves. So until we do away with them, right?
So you have that demand. There is 1001 reason why Nigeria is not supposed to be a country. The constitution, which is the bedrock of the creation of that nation, I am telling you, the constitution itself is flawed. Everybody, you can see it. It's flawed. And that constitution, there was no place that it was written in any other constitution in the world. They tell you that after 100 years, you have the right to demand or to discuss, renegotiate how you want to live. In that constitution is not there. So I need this guy to do a lot of research. When you do research, do not do research based on your classes or your class of people. Do research based on every class of people you have in Nigeria. Then you would be able to tell yourself the truth. And who told you? And who told you that Sudan and South Sudan is doing well than Sudan right now? They have peace within themselves. It is not because of that I have a neighbor, we won't have our differences. We will have our differences, but it's easy for us not to shed blood to
If we
now come
respect
to round
ourselves
table and have
enough.
discussion about it.
Mhm.
But this time around, you must, if anybody says something about Tinubu, your parents, your village self, your village, they will pay for it. These are the things we don't want anymore. We can't be shedding bloods because of we want to remain one. If you if we remain one and be shedding blood, nobody wants to be part of it. If it happens to you, you will understand, my brother. So
Also,
have a rethink in all this thing you are preaching. Thank you
thank you.
very much, my brother. God
Thank you
bless you
very
very
much
much.
as well, too. I appreciate your own uh, insight, full contribution, and we will always remain grateful to you. Stay safe, Baba. All right?
All right.
Yes, sir. And I also have a caller here. But I want to say a very quick thank you to Florence for my GoFundMe contribution, by the way. So thank you very much. And God bless you. Same goes to everyone else. Okay. I'll keep probably praying for you until I end the donation. I'll keep praying for you. God help. God bless you. God, this is Prince JJ Man, representing
IPOB for life.
that is him. Prince JJ Man, the Prince.
Okay,
How are you today?
Baba, Baba, I'm fine. Oh, how you doing, Baba?
Well, I'm surviving, and thanks for asking.
We thank God. We thank God for everything. Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Thank you for the good work you are doing, Baba.
Thank you for the support as well. I'm still waiting for your own contribution, by the way. I haven't seen it too.
Yes, yes,
Because
sure. I
I'm
must
going to
cut.
call of you. I'm going to call your names one by one now before I begin to see
Not,
your names on the list.
not true, Baba. I go do how.
I'm going to call on a name.
Sure.
You know that as all those pastors they do. They say, you, bre,
Yes,
alagba, Adiola, don't turn around.
yes,
You, Adiola, look at me. I have not heard from you. I say, Pastor, I'll see you, sir. It's
that's
like we are going to start calling names. Anyway,
yes.
I trust
Well
enough in
done.
you. So, Baba,
Yeah,
here we are.
we, yes, Baba. We be veteran. We did there.
Sure.
But, well done. Thank you for those who have contributed.
That's right.
You
Thank you very
know,
much, too.
yeah, and
Go on,
those
Baba.
who are yet to contribute. Yeah, Baba. I didn't want to call, but this guy where waiting be name na Henry. Think na Henry be name.
That's it.
That one, that one we say love Nigeria. Where
No,
they
it's
encourage us.
just it's one of those who probably still believe that if we can sort ourselves, maybe
But
Nigeria, we don't have to break up. You know,
Baba, is he new?
there is
Is
so
he
much
new
for
on your
him to
channel?
still unpack. It will get
Is
there.
he
It's a matter of
Baba?
time.
Is he new? Is he new on your channel or he
I
just?
I wouldn't know, but he's not really new. But there are people
Is,
on this platform who have been here for years as well, who are yet to actually really agree. There are some of them who still believe that Nigeria can never break. So let us just try and work together, but you just don't know how.
well, if he's not new, I see him as a distraction anyway.
Oh yeah,
If
well,
really is not new because all that you've been explaining here, even the deaf and the blind
they
will
already see.
understand that we are all in danger. We are all collateral damage in Nigeria as the way it's being organized today. I don't want to dwell on that mostly because we have imminent something happening now. This guy you showed today, see how stressed he is. Asari Dokubo.
Oh, did you see that? Now Asari they
I saw
lament now.
he never cry. This is just the beginning, like the devil Buhari.
They said they
He
have
said this.
they want to take him out.
Uh, the guy never cry, just the start. You see, when you so evil, expect to reap this in heaven. You expect to reap hellfire, and that is what is gathering
So
the cloud.
person no fit plant wind, me no harvest whirlwind, abi?
Nah.
Hmm.
So you see, Baba, this Asare Dokubo.
Yep.
The evil that guy, the evil where that guy they sow. He go consume am with everybody where they with him as time goes on. Because you see the atrocity where this guy they commit with Nigerian government. He started with the Buhari, oh, all the whole
I mean,
eight
he
years
brags
of
about it all the
Buhari,
time anyway.
all the whole 8 years of Buhari. Mayegu, this guy was working with Buhari officially and unofficially. They are killing Nigerians, especially in the east, southeast. You know, anytime you see that Nnamdi Kanu is having case, that's when you see them begin to commit all kinds of atrocity in the southeast. Today I saw a video flying up and down of he also talk about skulls that they have a lot of
Yeah,
human
they
head
found bones,
uh, all
skulls
over
of
all
people
over the
killed.
place, and he brags to be for they brag that his men are the one who are doing all those things. And you see the governors in the southeast, how evil they are. None of them have ever spoken, knowing that all these people that are being killed illegally are their people. Are you getting me?
I'm with you.
And you see, and that's called the scores that they showed online. You hear the guys that were commenting, they started to mention ESN. They start to say ESN, ESN, this, ESN, that. They always, whenever they commit evil, they want to attach it to ESN, they
And
want
they
to
have the
attach it
media
to.
on their side that helps them spread that narrative.
Yes, exactly. They want to attach it to IPOB, but they have never convinced taken any IPOB to court and
No. Convict
convince,
them of any crime that
convict them of
they claim to have arrested them for.
any crime. Okay, you see now they can discharge and acquitted with all this their propaganda and blackmail against Nnamdi Kanu, against IPOB, against ESN. Okay, Nigerian government, do you know that they never publish or show any ESN the cow when they are killing cows and they are covering it and showing it online. Nigerian media never showed it. You do understand? Because they don't want to. They don't want the world to see the legitimate work
What
that
ASN
the
is really doing.
ESN
Yeah.
is doing, the way they are waging the Fulani terrorists that are using the forest to creep into our region to round us up. They don't see, they don't never. Have you seen any Nigerian media show it either on the news, in the newspaper, or
Nothing
on
positive,
the?
oh, nothing.
They never.
If you
You
see them
understand?
show anything at all, they are still going to portray the ESN in a very bad light. And the Fulani terrorists as the victims. I've seen that before.
You see, Asari Dokubo, he's doing Asawana in Southeast. Even today, he said that Southeast governors, because they are not speaking up concerning what is happening in South, that if
Yeah.
Wahala start, that
Injustice they
they
are
will
facing. Yeah.
the government house in the Southeast, they will overrun them.
Yeah.
He never. What of the South? He has not. He can't overrun government house in the South, because that is where they have told them make Southeast ungovernable, create artificial insecurity, continue to hyper it, high insecurity, so that the world will investors will be afraid to go to Southeast. But still, Southeast still remain. God is still helping the Southeast to remain the most peaceful place in Nigeria today.
Real compared to
You
other
see,
parts of Nigeria.
so my ego, we will continue to watch the movie. All that we know is that Biafra, we have decided nothing, no going back. 1,000 option is Biafra or Biafra or Biafra. We are not going back on it.
Yes.
Nnamdi Kanu, they should release Nnamdi Kanu. They've hold him for 4 years. They have been promulgating lies against him. Still, they have never found him wanting of anything.
That's right.
So they continue to shame themselves, and we are watching. My
Yes.
ego, thank you for the good work. Oh.
Thank you. Let's keep
Anybody
making
that want
it.
to remain in Nigeria will consume the person. Is free to remain there. We are not Nigerian. We don't want. Everybody wants to live and have their own life back. If you just cross to Togo, I don't know if that guy knows Togo or Benin Republic. I'm not talking of UK, it's like talking heaven and earth or America. Just cross to Togo. You see how calm a country is. You see how orderliness. Bicycle are going on their lane, motorcycle, motor, everybody, everywhere is very calm, orderliness. Police doesn't chase anybody up and down. You are the one that will come to where police is and break down and speak with police and go. Simply, Togo, ordinary Togo will call them because Nigeria believe they are richer than them. They are giant of Africa. Go over there. Their electricity doesn't go off. Benin Republic, they go and see their road.
There is so much to say, I believe. Our time
God bless you, my brother. God bless you.
Amen. And you too. Thank you so much for that contribution. I'm going to see you again next time.
You too, Baba.
Bye. Bless you, Baba. So this is where we're going to officially draw the curtain overall. So again, I want to say thank you to every one of you, as usual, for always being there. Okay, liking, sharing, commenting, calling, name it. So this is what makes Mayegun's Diary Political interesting. It is not just a one-way traffic. It's so many ways of traffic. But at the end of the day, we all learn one or two things. Apart from the updates that we get all the time, we also learn a lot from ourselves based on our perspective of the topics. So it's quite interesting. And I'm going to see you again. Okay. So remember, if you haven't really liked this broadcast or share it, you can now do that before you go. We couldn't get up to 1,000 of you to like the broadcast, even though you were nearly 2,500 of us on YouTube. But still, a big thanks to those of you who took out your time to like the broadcast. Okay, I'll see you again, and until then, stay safe and good night from here. Hang on, no. Before I even say good night, I think I should just hear that song again. Anyway, again, good night. We not get another one. Now our mama believe so. We not get another one. Now your mama believe so. Only me Tinubu. Now your mama believe so. Now our mama believe so. We not get another one. Now your mama believe so. Now our mama believe so. We not get another one. Now our mama believe so, we not get another one. Only me Tinubu. Mama ne.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary political.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ni.